Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Greystone, travel. Under coach.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready. 70, Indy. I got it. Let's go.
Running right, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious. Last couple of plays, these guys been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready.
From the gun, Russell. And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
We got 4. Mike 42, check, Mike 42. It's a party now.
The first carry now. This is Williams. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And the Redskin first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 26, check 26. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Here's Geis. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Haskins will throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Redskins' 49-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
X3, 218, chopper. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out on a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 53. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Fire.
Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Mike 56. Watch the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Russell out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Blue Dan, blue Dan. Cut up.
Throwing on first down. Russell escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Down. 60 or. 56. Hey, here we go. What? 56. 56.
Now Jones trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Pilot, 64, weak.
This is Jones, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Ready?
Back to throw. Russell. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Haskins on first down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Redskins.
Got it. 42. Line 42. Here we go, D. 42. Check. Check. Run.
They'll run with Geis. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
20. 6 yards. 42 is the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 42's the mic. 42's the mic. I'm here all day. Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check, 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 check.
Third down, here's Geis. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
And the Redskins first down.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
You got nothing to win. You got nothing. Check, check, check. Go.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
56 to
Operating from the gun. Russell. Over the middle, complete. It's Newton. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jet bombers. Jet bombers.
Here's Jones. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Ready? 6. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, Delta. 56, the Mike, boy. 56. Check, 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 80 weapon. Check hot route.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Hey, orbit. 56 the Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. 56. Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down. Russell. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Down. 18 Gator. 56. Rabbit. Snap.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 50-60 or. Blue draw Corker. Set, go. Let's go.
Here's a give to Jones running left. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
3rd and 11.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Ready?
From the gun, Russell. Eluding the pressure, and it's a fumble, and the Redskins scoop it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Next to score, Redskins 14, Packers
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the delay, Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Bravo!
Looking to throw on second down. Russell. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 27-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Get that quarterback at all costs. 5.
Looking to throw. Russell. It's caught here by Adams. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Don't get nervous.
And they try the sweep to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Operating from the gun. Russell keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Second and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Washington.
On first down, this is Geis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Sponge! 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 No, no, no! 50! Mike is a 50! Check Mike 50! I'm coming, I'm coming! Where'd he go?
From midfield now, Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third down. Here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the air! One twist, one twist, one twist! Twist, 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 twist! Swing! Come on! Switch, switch, switch! Save, save, save! Shoot up, shoot up! Oh.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
I got you. I got you on top. Nice 50. Touchdown, defense. Don't use the mic. Don't use the mic. I got you.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And this is no good. Close, but no cigar. Just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.
14, Packers 6.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
59.
To throw on 2nd down. Russell. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 10-2, sir. Check 53 is mine. Hey, tank. Let's go.
On 1st down, Russell. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
Defense, our time. It's our time.
Ready? They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Let's get it.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 1.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Big gap, big gap, big gap. 66,
This is Geis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the ground, it's Geis. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. Silver, Silver. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Here's Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Zadarius Smith racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On the double. Mike, 56, right there, 56. All day, baby. Protein spill. Hit it.
They'll go again to Jones. Shedding the tackle. Still on his feet. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. 30 base. Let's go. Feel clear, feel clear. Hey, box drop. Back to the five.
To throw on 3rd down. Russell. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a run with Geis. Running right through him. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd and a yard, Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Haskins now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Now it's Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And it's 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Geis. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll hand it down to Geis. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Set, play. 15 on it. 15 on it. Check tight. Check 52.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw from his end zone. Russell drops it to Jones in the flat. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Get in the weight room.
From the gun, Russell. He can run for it, and he will. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Set 50, plant. Check 56. 65, 65. Now.
On 1st and 10, Russell. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's get it. Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Russell going to throw right side here. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Mike, 56, right there. Get it. 56.
Operating from the gun, Russell. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Russell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
He's not going to get me.
2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Russell making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Russell. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Push him back. You got 2 seconds. You got that right there.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Geis. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. Hey, let's get this. Hey, echo.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 17-yard line. He's back to throw. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Redskins, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.